Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a Bath and Body Works fall candle haul to show y'all. I've been actually waiting on this for a while because some of them I knew were going to be exchanges, and I wanted to wait until fall Halloween candles dropped to go in and exchange them. I do still have a few more exchanges left to do because I'm still waiting for the Ghoul Friend and the Midnight Blue Citrus. I think it's just blue citrus, but they changed it for the cute Halloween label, and I want to get those too, and a couple other fall ones. But I wanted to go ahead and show you this fall haul. I'm going to start off with last year's fall candles I was able to pick up during SS, and then I'll move over into the new stuff. So starting out, we have pumpkin pecan waffles, and we got 3 of them. So pumpkin pecan waffles, let's see if I can move it up any. Yeah, I hope y'all don't mind me able to have that cut off. That always bothers me personally, but it is what it is. Pumpkin pecan waffles, and the notes are maple syrup, golden waffles, pumpkin spice, and brown sugar. Now this one is just really a sweet, creamy, mapley pumpkin pecan waffles batter, I guess. This one's very, very strong. It's always been strong. Like, I'm talking, this scent sticks into your walls, 10 out of 10 on strength and throw, and it lingers so strong. Like, everything about this candle is strong. So if you're looking for a good, you're not going to be able to see it. The third one's stacked up. But if you're looking for a good, strong fall candle, especially for my bakery lovers out there, if you thought it was strong in vendor wax, I don't know how Bath and Body Works manages to do it, but, pardon me, it is even stronger in their candle. I don't know how they do it. Next up is Ski Lodge Hot Cocoa and Cream. And this one is Decadent Milk Chocolate, Fresh Steamed Milk, and Mini Marshmallows. This just, it smells like you just used powdered Swiss Miss hot cocoa mix. And you're just drinking a warm cup of cocoa. That's really all you get from this. It's a pretty solid scent. I mean, I even have it in another form here to show you in a minute, but I really love this packaging, and I really love the candle holder they did for Christmas in this style to match this whole collection. And admittedly, I really love these white lids with the little dripping effect. It looks like a frosted gingerbread house. I absolutely love the labels. The scent is okay, it's solid. I mean, I don't always go for hot cocoa and cream, but at this point, I have so many in my stash now that unless they go 75% off again, or I see like a packaging that I just really need, I don't see myself buying anymore. Moving on, we have Twisted Peppermint. I actually really like this collection, the whole one with Snow Mountain Lodge and the very like basic cartoon-ish looking print on top of a solid background. I like the way it looks. Twisted Peppermint, as always, is cool peppermint, sugared snow, and vanilla buttercream, fresh balsam, and a hint of musk. You don't get any balsam in here. This is just like that mentholated, candied peppermint scent. It's gonna clear your sinuses. Also very strong. This one doesn't linger like pumpkin pecan waffles does, and this is just like a step below. Like maybe an 8 to 9 typically on strength and throw. And by the way, I'm probably going to chop up most of these unless I got them specifically for my collection. They're probably going to get chopped up at this point. Because I can say this too about pumpkin pecan waffles. Every time I've tried to burn this, it always gets that icky, sooty kerosene note, like first burn. Always, without fail. It never works out in my favor. But when I chop it up or I'll put it on a candle warmer, it stays true at scent, and it's even stronger. So, I mean, I guess you would put it at an 11 or 12 out of 10. So, I'm just giving you all the heads up. Don't feel bad about chopping your candles. And if you do want to chop your candles, there are so many videos out there on it. I think I even have some of my own from like maybe last year. But either way, the main premise of me telling you that is make sure you get polypropylene bags. Do not use polyethylene. And especially do not use Ziploc bags. I made that mistake my first go around, and you lose out on a lot of fragrance by doing that. So just make sure you find some polypropylene bags. A lot of vendors like L3 carry them, Fat Wax. I'm sure there are so many more that I'm just not thinking of, but if you also want to buy it, Uline doesn't, but then you have to buy them in big quantities, so just a few options out there for you. But I love Twisted Peppermint. It's always a good one to have a couple of in your collection. I also really like the little snowflake lid on this one too. They're always, almost all their lids are almost always their lids are just perfect in my opinion. They put a lot of effort into the lids. But what I was gonna say something else about Twisted Peppermint and it escaped me. Oh well. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into the fall candles I got. This beauty is returning from, I believe, fall 2018. And I believe fall 2018 this was a online only, and then maybe it came out into some white barns, but I remember this scent being very hard to find. I actually think I got my 3 wicks on Mercari maybe, and I got some tester candles in store maybe. Oh, but I love everything about this scent, and especially the labels on this collection. But Pumpkin Donut Shop, I mean, look at that. It's just, this is what I want to see. This is what I want to see from Bath & Body Works. I cannot rave about this label enough. And then the little folded over banner, it just looks perfectly iconic for fall. This is something I'd want to see in a bakery this time of year, you know, where they're listing up all their, like on like a little chalkboard, you know, the chalk art. Chalk art is very beautiful. If you haven't looked at it recently, go on Pinterest to look up chalk art. But it's absolutely stunning. This gorgeous pumpkin lid. Oh, I'm in love. And then the scent is just gorgeous. Glazed donut, warm pumpkin spice sprinkled with powdered sugar. This, you don't really get any pumpkin in it, which I don't mind personally, because if it was like really spicy, like sweet cinnamon pumpkin, I would really hate it with this. It really just kind of smells like a glazed cake donut. Not like any fruits or anything else in there. It doesn't really have, maybe like a hint of spice from like a cinnamon clove blend, but very light. This is very similar to like the hint of spice they use in the funnel cake candle from Bath & Body Works, which is another reason why I like this so much. It doesn't have the same puff pastry kind of vibe. It's definitely a lot cakier and more dense of a bakery compared to funnel cake, but they do share some minor similarities. But at the end of the day, this really is just a cake donut kind of vibe with maybe a hint of spice, not really pumpkin or anything. This is really good solid by itself scent, or if you want to blend it with another candle, I can really see this showing up in a blend with some other pumpkin candles from Bath & Body Works. Pumpkin apple maybe, banana walnut muffin would also probably be really good with this. So just something to think on. Put that one over here. This is one I do definitely plan on getting a couple more of, because I feel like I need to like get at least 4 or 5 more. Because if this doesn't come back for a while, I'm going to want to have some backups. Speaking of banana walnut muffin, it's right here. Also, same beautiful pumpkin lid, same collection. Again, I don't like this label as much as I like the Pumpkin Donut Shop, but I do really enjoy this label. The notes on it are, if it'll focus, sweet banana, golden nutmeg, and cinnamon sugar muffins. This one, I'm gonna kind of agree and at the same time disagree with other reviewers of this scent. A lot of people say they don't get any banana on cold, and some people say they don't get it any warming, and I don't know that yet. I haven't chopped one up, I haven't burned it or anything yet, but I will say I do personally pick up like a slight banana note, and it's not banana runts either. It's actually fairly authentic. Ramona, if you're watching this, you might really enjoy this candle. But once you get past that like initial like hint of banana, did I just really call it banana? I just, honestly y'all, it's like maybe 11 o'clock. I've been up for like less than an hour. I just really want to film this video and be able to put my fall candles up like for good, because I've been sitting on these ones for a couple of weeks now, so I'm kind of over it at this point. I kind of want to put them all up, but I do that too much. In almost all my videos, I make so many mistakes that I just refuse to learn how to edit because I'm too stubborn to, and I'm not exactly great at it. But anyway, getting back to this, you do get I don't know if I'd go more muffin. It's kind of, It's a very dense muffin, if you want to call it that. It's not as airy as a cupcake, so I wouldn't necessarily, it's like a banana walnut cupcake or cake. But there definitely is some sort of a dense bakery. And you can always tell when something's a dense bakery versus an airy, flaky bakery just by how thick does the bakery note smell. And that is such a weird thing to say, but I know you know the difference, you know? Like, you cannot tell me that frosted cupcake and banana pumpkin donut shop smell similar. They don't, because one is a very light, fluffy cupcake bakery scent with buttercream. The other one is like a glazed, dense cake donut with a hint of spice. Like, you just have to smell enough bakery, and once you get that kind of vibe from them, you can start picking it out more and more. So this one definitely reads a little bit more denser to me. Not as dense as like a cake donut, but maybe you just didn't put enough milk or thin out your batter enough in your muffins, maybe. And I definitely do get like a cinnamon brown sugar. It's specifically like a brown sugar, because brown sugar always makes something a little bit sweeter, more molassesy, thicker kind of bakery note. It's always very thick and intense when there's a brown sugar note in something. And it just kind of smells like you did a crumble topping over your banana walnut muffin. Admittedly, I'm not getting much of like a nuttiness from this. I am definitely getting that clove, nutmeg, cinnamon kind of sugar in the streusel topping maybe, but I'm not really getting any nuttiness from this, which maybe this would go good with a banana bundt cake or something. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I really enjoy it, so I'm definitely glad I picked up 3 of this one. Let me move this one. Okay, I'm gonna have to move my camera back. I'm gonna have to move these ones back a little bit. Okay, now we're down to our final 3. These are the ones from Halloween that I was able to get my hands on, and 2 of these I really just got for packaging, honestly. But one of them I don't have in my collection, so it's probably good that I keep at least one, which is this one, Perfect Pumpkin. It's very Salem the Cat vibe, sitting in a pumpkin patch. I'm here for it. Honestly, this whole collection I think is very stunning. So Perfect Pumpkin is, of course, sweet cinnamon pumpkin. So they changed up the notes and gave it a little bit more of a Halloween feel, but Perfect Pumpkin is black cat's clove, ghostly vanilla, and batty brown sugar. It doesn't smell as red hot cinnamon as it used to me, but it definitely doesn't smell nice. Like, I don't know if that's shady or something, but the clove in this just, it almost smells a little waxy to me. And I guess I kind of do get a vibe of some kind of vanilla, but like a cheap vanilla. Nothing to ride home about, that's for sure. But it's a gorgeous label, and that's the main reason I got it. Plus, I thought it would be nice to have in my collection, again, to compare to other scents in the future. That way I don't just have to go, oh, well, it does have like a red hot cinnamon or a, you know, cinnamon, like, pumpkin pie spice vibe to it. You know, now I have something to actually compare it to, not just go by scent memory. Another gorgeous one, Hot Coco and Scream. This is, again, I already have the Hot Coco and Scream from, was it 2018, the last time they did it with the green wax? Originally when I saw the pink, I thought this was going to be the Ghoul Friend packaging, and I was so excited. And then I read Hot Coco and Scream, and I was like, well, that sucks. Let me get a drink of water. But apparently they're going to be releasing that soon, and I actually really like the packaging they have Ghoul Friend coming out in. It's a very, again, they're sticking with the whole, like, at least to me, in my eyes, it reads very 90s, 2000s lace goth vibes, and I'm totally here for it. But yeah, I mean, at least we have Ghoul Friend coming out again this year, but that's originally what I thought of when I saw this. But here you go. Here's the full moon witch on her little broomstick, and the cloudy, starry night sky. I mean, it's very well done packaging this year. I just wish that maybe they would have done something with the lids other than just doing like solid black on it, you know, like maybe zhuzh it up a bit like they did, last year's with the spider webs around them. I don't know, just something. So I'm kind of hoping Ghoulfriend will do that for us since they dropped the ball on this collection. I mean, the actual wraparound is 10 out of 10. It's just the lid I'm going to have to deduct a couple of points off of. But anyway, Hot Coco and Scream, again, I already read the description of it, but I guess I'll read it again. Deep dark chocolate, fresh steamed milk, and mischievous mini marshmallows. So I already told you what I think it smells like. So there it is in just another packaging. And then my baby, my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful baby. Also, I believe all the wax in the Halloween candles so far this year are solid white, which is different. Anyway, this one I am very, very excited about coming back yet again. It's been out now 2017, 2018, 2019, now 4 years in a row now. So I have at least one empty jar of each iteration of it, which I think is fine. I mean, I kind of like collecting it. This is one of the candles I do collect every year. Vampire blood, the gorgeous little red on it, and then you have these bats, and then this very grim, like, dark forest vibe. This gives me Batman vibes, but definitely, like, this is going to be a little bit weird. This is going to go out to, like, my 90s and 2000s babies, but, like, Batman Beyond, if anyone remembers that show or remembers their kids watching that show almost always weirded me out. It's just with the intro song and everything and the bright lights, especially since this show didn't come on until like 9 or 10 at night, and for someone who's really young watching it that late and then hearing all those weird sounds and the lights, I don't know. It always gave me a spooky vibe as a kid. Not so much anymore, but I wish they'd add it to Netflix or something because I missed that show. But anyway, it definitely does give me that vibe. Like, I could have sworn that there was a scene that looked exactly like this in the show, but anyway, enough about Batman Beyond and back to Vampire Blood. Vampire Blood is blood red strawberry, midnight blooming jasmine, dark Transylvanian plum with essential oils. The best description I've ever heard of this, and I've been saying it too, this smells like a fancy plum punch. That's exactly what it smells like. And I believe Southern Comfort was the person who originally said it, maybe. It's been so long, but I think maybe in 2017 that's when I heard it, so my bad if it is or isn't her and I'm not remembering right, but it just, again, that's the best way I can describe it too, is it's a very fancy upscale plum punch. I do think they did miss out a little bit on maybe giving us some colored wax for these. Like, I think, again, always Vampire Blood with red wax is stunning. But, I don't know, I felt like maybe a pink Hot Coco and Scream would have been nice, or an orange Perfect Pumpkin again. But, anyway, that's my fall candle haul. I don't think I'm going to be buying candles for, a couple of months maybe, unless I see some good deals or some 75% off stuff. There are a couple I'm looking at online maybe, like Champagne Apple and Honey is one I've wanted forever. But I know I can get it in vendor wax. I'm not a big fan of ordering online. But maybe I'll do an online order. I mean, my birthday in September is coming up, so maybe I'll treat myself. I don't know. Honestly, it just depends. It really does. I mean, I do have some free rewards I need to use up, and I have to get them online. So I've been thinking about getting Vampire Blood and Ghoulfriend single wicks as my rewards. So maybe I'll get some online onlys, because that Golden Sunflower something or the other, or Bright Sunshine, the one with a little dandelion on it, that one looked really pretty. So, and that one's online only. So I might try that one out too. But other than that, most of the ones that came out for fall this year are going to be in store. I believe like Blackberry and Basil hopefully will make it to stores, because that I will buy up a couple of. But maybe September or October you'll see another candle haul for me if they don't do like some amazingly good sale or whatever. But mostly I'm putting my candle money away for Candle Day. I don't know if they're going to do an in-store thing this year or if it's going to be online. I'm personally hoping it will be in store, and they'll like actually just limit it to like maybe 40 candles per person or something. Like maybe that's not reasonable to some people, but for me that's about what I buy. So if they do want to actually limit it, I hope they do. They always say 15 per person, but my stores have never done that. They've always let you get however many you want. So maybe if they actually do enforce a limit, like 40 or 50, I don't think would be too much per person, and maybe only because I know some people only go in for candle day and get 3 candles and get out. So I don't know, but I'm kind of hoping that they do in store, because candle day online as is, it already takes you like 2 or 3 months for some people to get their candles. And then on top of that, you're gonna have everyone try to do that, and then they always say that they sell out like halfway throughout the day. They never do. They're just doing that so they don't fully run out of stock. Y'all, I hope y'all kind of caught on to that. I don't think I'm telling y'all anything new here. At least I hope not. But that's what they've done for years. So I'm kind of hoping that they don't make it online only for Candle Day this year, because honestly that would suck. But I will say this, for states that don't have their stores open yet, like any in their area, or that don't have too many, I am kind of hoping that they'll do away with that whole like people with the app get early access, because I think that sucks. But maybe like give them a bone this time and let their states order Candle Day like an hour earlier. So just because they've missed out on SAS so much already, that I don't know. That's just my thought on it, I guess. But I'm gonna stop rambling. I've already hauled all my candles. You might see a couple more from me in the next few months. You may not. I haven't lost my love for candles at all. I still burn some of them. It's just, it takes a lot to chop them up. Once you chop them up, they last seemingly forever. That's why sometimes I don't even need to buy more than 3. Like 2 of these I'll chop up. This one's going straight in my collection because I don't have one yet, kind of thing. So I might get, I think 4 is my magic number with new candles that come out from Bath and Body Works. Like, just get 4, 1 in my collection, 3 to chop up. That will last me a good long time. And by the time I'm done with the last one and chop it up, and that's my last of the 3, because I never count in my collection that I have these, because that goes in my no burn stash or my candle library. So anyway, I said I was gonna stop rambling and then going on a ramble, but yeah, that's about it. I'm done. Like, I need to get this posted, and I need to get ready because I have somewhere I'm supposed to be later today, hanging out with a friend. I'm gonna see them. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching. What fall candles are y'all having y'all's eyes on that you really want to get? Do you agree that Bath and Body Works should let stores that don't have as many stores open in their state go first for Candle Day? And are you hoping that they do in-store Candle Day and just like limit how many people in the store at a time, or would you just rather it be all online? Let me know your thoughts on that. But I'm gonna go ahead and dip. I'm gonna get off of here. So thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. Bye.